What rule did your parents make that still annoys you? My mother had this bizarre obsession with family dinner conversation. Not the normal kind where you chat about your day. No, Mom required each person to share exactly 3 things. Something you learned, something you're grateful for, and something you want to improve about yourself. Every single night. At 6 p.m. sharp, we'd sit around our dining room table like some twisted therapy session. Mom would ring this little bell she'd bought at a craft fair, and the interrogation would begin. "Becca, you're up first," she'd announce, notepad ready. I was 8 when this nightmare started. While my friends were wolfing down happy meals in front of cartoons, I was forced to articulate my personal growth journey between bites of overcooked broccoli. I learned that fractions are hard, I'd mumble. "Elaborate, sweetheart. How specifically are they challenging you?" "God forbid you gave a generic answer." Mom would drill down like a prosecutor until you'd analyzed your entire educational experience. The gratitude portion was equally excruciating. Saying you were grateful for family or food wasn't enough. Mom wanted details, emotions, specific examples. My little brother once spent 10 minutes explaining why he was grateful for the way sunlight hit our kitchen table. But the improvement section? Pure torture. What aspect of your character needs development, Becca? I was a kid. I wanted to improve at Nintendo and eating ice cream faster. Instead, I found myself confessing to personality flaws I didn't even know I had. "I should be more patient with others," I'd say, copying whatever my older sister had shared the night before. Mom would beam and scribble notes like she was documenting some profound psychological breakthrough. The rule lasted through middle school, high school, even when I came home from college. Christmas dinner with my boyfriend turned into a 3-hour emotional excavation session. Poor Derek sat there as Mom explained the family tradition and handed him the talking stick. "Yes," she'd added props. "Tell us something you've learned about yourself this year, Derek." I wanted to disappear into the mashed potatoes. The breaking point came during my senior year. I'd just bombed a chemistry exam and gotten rejected from my top choice graduate program. All I wanted was to eat Mom's spaghetti in silence and maybe cry a little. But no. Bell rings. Notepad appears. "Becca, share your 3 things." Something inside me snapped. "I learned that forcing artificial intimacy makes people hate dinner," I said, voice shaking. "I'm grateful this ridiculous ritual will end when I move out next month. And I want to improve at not enabling Mom's need to psychoanalyze every moment of our lives." The table went silent. Derek's fork hung suspended midway to his mouth. Mom's face crumpled. "I just wanted us to be close," she whispered. That's when I realized the devastating truth. 20 years of mandatory emotional sharing, and I'd never actually told my mother anything real. I'd learned to perform vulnerability, not feel it. Now I'm 32 and live across the country. When I visit home, Mom still sets out the notepad, hopefully at dinner. But I've learned to share things naturally throughout the conversation. Stories about work, funny things that happened, real feelings that matter. She put the bell away last Christmas. No forced intimacy required.